John Kerry News, photos and videos, ABC News. Home is greater than topics is greater than news is greater than us is greater than John Kerry. John Kerry. Point, links left curly bracket, border width 1, bx0, bx, border style, dotted, border color, number, C, D, C, D, C, D, right curly bracket. Featured video. Syrian chemical weapons images used to justify U.S. strike. Sunday, the 8th of September 2013. Calling lawmakers. The Vice President is preparing to host skeptical Republicans for Sunday night dinner, and Secretary of State John Kerry is pressing hard with war-weary European allies. This is not the time to be silent spectators to slaughter. Secretary of State John Kerry found at 1:02. President is preparing to host skeptical Republicans for Sunday night dinner, and Secretary of State John Kerry is pressing hard with war-weary European allies. This is not the time to be silent spectators to slaughter. Reporter, overnight, ABC News. Latest John Kerry news. Kerry, Syrian videos make case for military action. Sunday, the 8th of September 2013. Secretary of State John Kerry says the Obama administration is distributing videos showing a chemical weapons attack in Syria to help convince Americans, and White House intensifies efforts to make the case for Syrian military strikes. Sunday, the 8th of September 2013. They vote on congressional approval to the military strike. The map of alleged chemical attacks in Syria. Secretary of State John Kerry made a pointed reference to the images in Saturday in Paris, where he traveled to press the case to European. Israel complains to U.S. over Palestinian leaks. Sunday, the 8th of September 2013. Classified details about ongoing peace negotiations. Israeli and Palestinian negotiators had pledged to U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry they would not speak publicly about the content of their talks. But a Palestinian official who spoke to issues test Obama's persuasion, mobilizing skills. Sunday, the 8th of September 2013. From among the members of the group of 20 largest economies. Back home, Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel and Secretary of State John Kerry made their case to lawmakers in public and in private, while Obama lobbied individual members by telephone. Lingering doubts over Syria gas attack evidence. Sunday, the 8th of September 2013. Because the use of chemical weapons crossed the red line he had drawn a year earlier. Yet 1 week after Secretary of State John Kerry outlined the case against Assad, Americans at least those without access to classified reports haven't. Lingering doubts over Syria gas attack evidence. Sunday, the 8th of September 2013. Because the use of chemical weapons crossed the red line he had drawn a year earlier. Yet 1 week after Secretary of State John Kerry outlined the case against Assad, Americans at least those without access to classified reports haven't. News. 13 surprising things we learned about Syria, the Obama administration, and poker, this week. Saturday, the 7th of September 2013. If we strike Syria once, would we do it again? Secretary of State John Kerry said earlier this week that, if there was some confusion over whether Secretary of State John Kerry was leaving the door open to the U.S. committing Kerry on Syria, not the time to be silent spectators to slaughter. Saturday, the 7th of September 2013. Carolyn Castor / app photo. Secretary of State John Kerry and French Foreign Minister Laurent Fabius stood shoulder to shoulder today to say the two countries are united in their belief. Syrian regime shelling near Damascus kills 16. Saturday, the 7th of September 2013. Shelling of rebel positions near the Syrian capital killed 16 people on Saturday, activists said, as U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry lobbied European allies to back Washington's proposed military action against the ruling regime. The Britain-based U. All info in Syria gas attack points to Assad. Saturday.